Hey guys, Karibu here. If you're like me and you want to play Digimon on somewhat of a budget and you don't really want to go out and spend £160, $210 on 4 copies of Omnimon, and you want to play blue, then this is the deck profile for you. So I like to refer to this deck as either budget blue or just cheap cost blue, simply because the most expensive card in this deck is about £8. So what's that, like $11? Or more importantly, like we just play the cheap cost Digimon in this to help evolve, draw through our deck, and just get to our power cards and help build board presence as cheaply as possible. So I'll walk you through the deck and explain my choices. First, we've got the eggs. I like to play 3 copies of Upamon and 2 copies of Wanyamon. I know some people like to play 4 and 1. The reason I like to play 2 copies of this rather than the 1 is because Rookie Rush is quite prevalent, and I think that is because not everyone has access to every card they want at the moment. So people are playing Rookie Rush more now, simply because they have all the low-cost Digimon rather than when like the game is fully released in January and everyone has access to the whole card pool and there's just more cards available for trade and selling. So 3 and 2 currently. Quickly go through the effects. Upamon. When attacking once per turn, if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards, you get to draw 1 card. And this one, if your opponent has 2 or more Digimon with no Digivolution cards, your Digimon the Digimon this is on gains 2000 DP. Now this comes up against Rookie Rush, hence why we play 2. Moving on to the main deck, I play 4 copies of Elechmon. He's a 2-star, 2 memory level 3 Digimon. He's got 3000 DP, which is the standard for a rookie. And obviously, with most level 3s, cost often to evolve. He's a vanilla, so no effects, unfortunately. Next, we play 4 copies of the Gabumon variant that came in the starter pack, the booster pack, rather than the starter deck. On play, when you play this card for your 3 memory, you get to draw a card, so it helps you just deck thin. Again, deck thinning, deck winning. Obviously, it's another vanilla, so no effects when you evolve with this. Next, I play 3 copies of both versions of Gomamon. I'm going to say Gomamon. Anyway, this is the 2 cost and this is the 3 cost. The 3 cost is slightly better in the fact that it gives you 1 memory when the Digimon that this card is on is deleted. So that can come into play if your opponent's actually there on 0, they destroy this, it goes to your turn. You can play 4 and 1, 4 and 2 if you want, but at the moment I like playing 3 and 3. Moving on to the level 4s of the deck. This is our best blocker. Blue has 2 blockers at the moment. We have Grizzlymon, which is our level 4, which is a 2-costed Digivolve, and then we have Monmon, which is a rookie blocker, but it only has 1000 DP. So Monmon's sort of relevant against Rookie Rush, but given the fact that it's 1000 DP, it's not really blocking anything, so we don't play Monmon, even though I do like the card. Grizzlymon, 2-cost to evolve blocker. Quite stable. 6000 DP, quite good for level 4. Carrying on, we play 4 copies of Garurumon. That's the one, yeah. Garurumon. Anyway, 6 cost. Only costs 2 to evolve it, but we usually want to play this card normally from our hand just because on play it unsuspends one of our Digimon. So if we have a big Digimon on board and if it has like +1 security, we can attack with it twice in 1 turn and get rid of 4 of our opponent's security. So it's quite clutch, it's quite cool, and helps swing the momentum of the game in our way. Carrying on with level 4s, we play 4 copies of arguably the best level 4. Gorillamon. Obviously, Japan is like the equivalent of 2 sets ahead of us, I believe, but this card is still played, and it's literally because it's a level 4, 6000 DP, 1 evolution cost. Cost 6 to play normally, but we're never going to pay the evolution cost to play this. We're never going to pay the play cost to play this, we're only ever going to pay the 1 memory for the Digivolution. Again, it's another vanilla, so when we evolve, our Digimon don't get an effect with this, but just a very cheap level 4 Digimon. Moving on to level 5s. Play 3 copies of Monzaemon. I'm going to go with that. Monzaemon. Anyway, just a level 5. It's literally just a level 5. It's got the same DP as Gorillamon. We literally only play this because it's a 2 cost and helps us go into the level 6s at a cheap rate. 2 copies of Zudumon. Now this card's pretty cool. This came in the structure deck. When you Digivolve with this card, you get to trash 2 of your opponent's Digivolution cards on one of their Digimon. Blue likes to trash your opponent's Digivolution cards, so comes up and it works in synergy with like our Tamers and some of our other cards. Moving on, we play 3 copies of Garurumon. Yeah, Garurumon. I think I got that. Garurumon. Anyway, Another level 5, 3 cost to evolve. However, when we have a Digimon that's evolved from this, that Digimon does get +1 security, so it's very good. Has 7,000 DP, which is pretty decent. And obviously, if we have both of these on the field, the Wergarurumon with our Zudamon, the chances are one of our opponent's Digimon is not going to have a Digivolution card. So, you see what I mean? Like, we'll have both of these on. We've trashed 2 of our opponent's Digivolution, so more than likely the Digimon that this is going to evolve from has +1 in security. Next is my favourite card, Plesiomon. I think we got that, Plesiomon. Anyway, all the structure decks came with, well, at least yellow and blue did. I'm not too sure about red, but anyway, came in the structure deck. It's very easy to get hold of. 12,000 DP for a 2 cost to evolve. It's just cheap. I was debating whether to play 4. Might still play 4 in the future, but for now we're playing 3. 1 copy of the Metal Garurumon that came in the structure deck. I do like this card. It gives the ability to untap itself, so like you can swing twice, or swing and then like kill an opponent's Digimon, or swing with it, untap it, and then not swing again if your opponent's got an out to this. It's versatile, but I only like the 1 because mainly I want to play 3 copies of Plesiomon. So yeah, I mean, feel free to change the ratios around if you want, but it is a 4 cost to evolve and it's 12 cost to play, so that's why I'm going to play the 1. However, I do very much like Leopardmon, so that's why we're playing 2. Leopardmon has jamming, so obviously can't be deleted in battles of your opponent's security Digimon. And when we Digivolve this card, we get to play one of our level 4 or lower Digivolutions on this card as a new Digimon without paying the cost. However, that Digimon can't attack that turn, which is something it did do in the game we uploaded quite recently. But helps give you board presence and just like build advantage. And that's why I really like it. I would like to play 4 of this, but the 4 cost is a bit too much. And that's it for our Digimon. Moving on to the Tamers, we play Matashoda. So, Ishida? Not Ashoda, Ishida. Anyway, I have a love-hate relationship with the Tamers. They're great if you see them turn 1, or in your security. Anything else, it's a bit crap. You play this turn 1, you're going to net memory in the course of the game. Your opponent's going to put you on 1, this will automatically put you to 3. So, the earlier you see this card, the better. The later you see this card in the game, the worse it is. Obviously, it's a 4 cost, so... I'm play 3. As I say, I'm very iffy on them. Then we go on to the option cards. Only play 6. We play 4 copies of my favourite Hammer Spark. Obviously, it's a free cost. We just gain a memory. So, obviously, this deck's very cheap. So, gaining that 1 memory can be the difference of like getting another 2 cards on the field in your turn and drawing another 2 cards. So, it's really good. And the security comes up more often than you think. Your opponent puts you on 1 or is on 1 or 0. They attack into this and it becomes our the attack. They go into this and it becomes our turn, and it just stalls them. It throws them off, and yeah, it's just a good card. I really like it. Then we play 2 copies of Cocytus Breath. Anyone who's familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh will know what I mean when I say this is a compulsory evacuation device. So obviously, the main effect. Return one of your opponent's Digimon to its owner's hands, trash all of those Digivolution cards on that Digimon. So yeah, we just get rid of their big threat, and it costs us 7, but if we say on 3 memory, and we put them to 4, the chances are it's going to cost them more than that 4 memory to bring out that big threat than it was to keep it on board, if that makes sense. And then obviously we've got the security effect, which just activates this card's main effect. I was having a game with my flatmate recently, and he attacked into one of my security. He was in somewhat of a winning position, then he just flipped this, and then he just turn the entire course of the game to my favour. I do play 2. If you ever want to play 4, because it's one of them, the more copies you play of it, the more likely you are to see it, but then it's just, I don't really want to see 2 in my hand, and it's a big cost, as I say. So 2 copies for now. That takes up to the 50 card list. Let me know what you guys think below. As I say, this is a budget variant, although I do think this could do quite well at a tournament. As I say, if you don't really want to spend £160, $210 on 4 copies of Omnimon and you do want to play blue, then this is the deck for you. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.